my name is Paraic Mc Guire. I'm the proprietor owner of the Red Bus Cafe Diner here out on the West Road. It's a little different than what people might be sort of used to or expecting to see as they drive along the road, but it has worked so really well so far, and we intend to keep it going even though the weather now, even on a night like tonight, is a bit bad, but it's sheltered, it's warm, it's cosy.
And how did you get this idea?
The idea came about, I have 3 teenagers at home, and they were all off school for summer, and they wanted jobs or whatever else, and there was no jobs around the place. So I had a food trailer that I've been working on for the last about 2 years, and I said to them there one day, I said, right, if I bring that food trailer into town somewhere, will you actually work in it? And they said, yeah, they'll do it for the summer. So I went around to a few places and asked, and I was talking here to the Sean here about this place, and he says, yeah, sure, give it a go, he says, and see how it goes. So we pulled it in here on Friday the 11th of July, and we got a great surprise out of how well it was accepted and how much people were using it. So then on the journey, I was getting one of my vans tested in Castlebar, and I was coming out to Castlebar, I met the tour bus going back, and I said, I wonder is that the tour bus from the west, or from down the Lodge Road. So I went down and had to look and had a nosy, and no, the one that was on the Lodge Road was still there, and the doors was open. So I decided I'll go in now for a look and see what it's like. So I went in and had to look around and said, God, that now would make it nice. A few tables here, making a few changes here, there, and it'd be nice. So I knew the owner, and I rang him and I said, look, would you be interested or whatever? And he says, yeah. He says, you go ahead, do what you want with it. So fair play to him, he delivered it and all here to the West Road to me. And I spent a few weeks, as they say, potting and doing bits and pieces to it and making a few changes here and there. It's all wired now for lights, and we have televisions, heat and all that, and it has worked out really, really well. So well so that we've decided that we're going to do the winter, and we're going to stay here. That the kids still work in it, but they have their school during the week, so they've got a weekend job. And I have 4 other staff members actually in the locality working for me as well, in the bus and the trailer. And we actually specialise in fresh fast food, which is we buy all our produce in the morning. There is nothing bought in frozen, it's all bought fresh from butchers, from all the shops, whatever we can get. The fish is local, everything is local. And we cook it in that evening, and cooked to order. It might take that extra 2 or 3 minutes, but it's fresh, it's worth waiting for. And what we have found is it has been a great success. That people, they don't mind waiting, and it's the reviews we've got online, we're delighted that it's all very good, all excellent.
Is there anything like this in Ireland, any place else?
No, not in this concept. There's other buses and that converted as restaurants, but they are just, the kitchen is downstairs and there's only limited seating upstairs. But for the way I've done it is I done the trailer to the side of it, which gives it complete seating. There's seating for 40 people comfortably. You can book for parties, you can for kids parties and all that sort of thing. They absolutely love it. Running up and down, they're just absolutely delighted. You have the open deck upstairs, which gives you a great view on a nice night, not like tonight, but on a nice night you can see all the way down to the quay and all that, and on that area.
And do you have any trouble with regulators now?
Absolutely no, because it's actually all portable. It's all portable once you have your public liability insurance in place, which it has. You have to have your all your HSC approvals for the trailer, which it has.
I see all the certificates out there.
Yeah. So it took a bit of time, and I had to go back to school for a few days myself to actually get the qualifications for it. But I got them.
What's the qualification?
Well, the qualification for the food safety and food standards.
Okay,
you have to do a HACCP course, and that it actually was. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the course. It was actually, I think it's something that should be taught in school, but that's for another thing.
Now, can we have a tour of the bus?
Yeah, no problem. Well, as you can see, it's pink. We have lights on both sides, hanging from the ceiling. There is nice black tables. You have a table of 4, table of 4, table of 2, and then if you have a group of kids or teenagers that want to sit and have a chat, they can sit there and have a chat. It has Wi-Fi. It has television on the lower deck and the upper deck. and it has an intercom system that's linked out to the trailer, so on a bad night like tonight you don't have to leave the comfort of the bus to make your order or to have anything added to it. You can sit down, when the people will bring in the order to you, there's no problem with that. As you can see there, as you're walking along, you'll see you come to actually, it's the only bus in Ireland with an actual front door. And
is it a London bus?
It's a London tour bus.
London tour bus.
An open deck London tour bus. That upstairs, half the upper deck is actually open.
And how old is this bus?
This bus is 1992.
Well, it's not that old.
No,
For a bus,
no,
not that old for a bus.
To move it, you just plug out one plug, you stick in the key into the ignition, and you start it, and away you go.
And the engine is functional.
The engine is functional. Everything is actually functional as it is. There is absolutely nothing of the mechanics touched in the bus.
We go upstairs.
Yeah, no problem at all. As you can see, it's a windy staircase.
Yeah.
Going up to the upper deck, which gives you
very windy.
very windy. But actually, also what we've done with the upstairs is we've made it mostly for adults. That you can, there's a bit more space between the tables, and there's actually for views and all that. And it's actually, the lighting is a little bit dimmer for if it was LED, just to give you that more bit of comfort. And as I said, you have a spectacular view all around. On a nice day, you can see Paraic from out the very front window here. And as you say, if you turn around here, we'll open the door to the outer deck.
It's a bit cool out there tonight.
It'll be cool out here, but yeah. And then you have the outer deck, which actually gives you a nice view of the quay. So that's basically it. You can see the lights of the quay.
So what do you call this part out here?
This part is called the bus stop.
The bus stop.
This is it's a work in progress, which will be hopefully finished next week.
Yeah.
But basically it's where you come into the bus stop, you order your food, and then you get on the bus. So this will be surrounded with glass and all blended in with the actual vehicle itself. You can see our staff
kitchen
tonight.
The kitchen is the kitchen is visible anyway.
The kitchen is visible, yes, you can see everything.
You can see what's going on there.
And as I said, everything is cooked fresh to order. There is no frozen. So as I said, the only thing frozen in there is the ice cream. There's ample parking, big car park over an acre, and we do a car boot once a month, the first Sunday of every month, which has proven again to be a very big event. We actually don't charge any admittance fee or entry fee for any local traders or local food people, and it has worked out really, really well.
Well, it's a great concept altogether. So, and you're developing it all the time.
All the time, yeah.
So you might be doing outdoor films. Did I hear something about that?
Yeah. Well, we're looking at the concept of a screen there on the side of the bus for night times that like everyone can watch their tellies and all that in their pubs. We're thinking of we're going to go the route of matches on the big screen, a 16-foot by 12-foot screen. Again, free entry. Just you put in, you can park, just watch it, whatever's going on at the time. Especially to what we're looking at is there's local film producers, including yourself, that, for people to preview. If they want to preview their shows and their programs, they can do so on our screen free of charge. We have no problem.
There's the shades of the 1950s here, is there?
Yeah, there could be.